Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fat Buddha Fitness. And what I've got for you here today, I am of course ChesterMonkeyMagic, is a hiking video. We are in Chapelle des Bois in the Jura region of France, and we're going to hike almost all the way over into Switzerland up there at the Roche Champion, which means the champion rock in French. Right here we've stopped in a particular area because it's the cemetery of those who died during the Black Death in this region in 1639, you can see there. And what happened was they took out all the dead bodies from the cemetery and they placed them here, try and get them outside of the main village so that they wouldn't infect other people. Anyway, you can read more about the Black Death on Wikipedia, if you like. Right now, we've started at the little village over there of Chapelle des Bois, and we're going to carry on over this way into the snow. It's a winter hike in the snow, and we'll go right the way up there to the cross that you see at the top there, then out the back, round the side, down to the lakes, and hopefully we'll have a great video for you, filmed by my man Seba. Right, slight change of path to go up now into the snow, and it's starting to head up quite steeply. I'm going to follow these yellow poles, they're very useful for that, and it's only 2 kilometers to get up there, but if you're traipsing through thick snow that's on a steep incline, you're gonna start to feel it. Anyway, so we came from the village. There's Seba carrying all the rackets.
Hello, Fat Buddha Fitness.
Which we're going to need later on. There's 2 random strangers who passed us by earlier. We've already overtaken them. Very slow they are. Anyway, a bit later on we'll need the tennis shoes, the racket. For the moment, we're fine trudging through snow. So, on we go. Right, the trail's getting a little bit complicated, so it's time to get the racket on. Everybody getting himself prepared with these stylish plastic bits of footwear.
Il faut les décoller ou pas? J'en avais plus.
Our leader here is wearing the red ones, so we shall be able to see him better and follow him.
Je pense que c'est pas la peine.
Rest of us are in
Ouais,
blue.
tu te rappelles quand est-ce qu'il faut les décoller, les raquettes?
So,
quand on veut vraiment monter les pieds, quoi.
anyway,
Hein?
we're going to go on that way into the
Tout le
forest,
temps?
and that's why we're going to need
Allez.
the racket.
Parce que la dernière fois, j'ai gagné une connerie.
If ever there was any doubt that you need the tennis shoes or snowshoes, or do you know what, I don't even know how you call them in English, les raquettes, this is a very helpful little reminder attached to something of a sapling fern. And
Right now.
there we go, there's the ever enthusiastic Seba, who's highly motivated, and I do like the others are a little bit left behind. Do like the sound that it makes, and off we go that way. As you can see, just beyond his head there's another little helpful yellow etiquette telling you to put your shoes on. Now the serious climbing starts. Up there into the woods, starts to get steep. What's more, can't help but feel like Bigfoot walking in these things. The Yeti, of course, I'm not sure the Yeti's ever been spotted in the Jura region, but more like the Himalayas, who knows. Starting to kick up. Those who brought poles are certainly glad they did so. The rest of us, well, we're just fumbling along as best we can. And you can probably hear by the breathing starting to get a little bit tougher. So useful signs on the trees. It's not showing you the way to a gay rave party. This is your markers for the trail. And there you can see that's Fred, Bob in front of him, and Seba, well, no idea where he's gone. Too many trees in the way. Seba's in there somewhere. Do you know what? I haven't got a clue where. If you want an idea of how steep this is, there is, well, he was going through there somewhere. You'll be able to see Fred. Come back a bit. This is Bob. Very slow progress. Clambering up bit by bit. These are the two random passers-by we saw earlier. They've joined us in our quest. A couple of Kyrgyz tourists enjoying what they believe to be the United States of America. You alright there, Bob? How is it? Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely day for it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, good climbing.
Yes. Beautiful day for it. You know. Wonderful. Things can get a bit tricky sometimes, particularly when you switch from snowy to dry, and then your snowshoes become anything but an aid. But that was easily done. We've reached almost the end of the world here, up on this ledge, overlooking the village down there. Just show you how precarious it is. That's the ledge there. And you can see completely sheer drop off the edge. We're heading off that way, and eventually, if you can see, once we reach the cross at the top, we'll start heading down. We'll go to those two frozen lakes there. For the moment though, it's time to set off and catch up with the others. Just to show you I wasn't fibbing, we're genuinely on the France-Switzerland border, and this is the police post on the border, and there is in fact the Swiss police officer asking us for our passports.
Oh dear, let's come and have a cup of tea.
Non, t'es Suisse. T'es Suisse, parle en allemand. Yes, anyway, multilingual Swiss police officer. Can't quite work out which side is Switzerland and which side is France, but one way or another, we are more or less bang smack on the border. And somebody's probably going to go for a comfort break or something else. Very peaceful out here. As you can see, that's the lakes over there, so we're steadily getting closer to them. That's the village down there where we started. So we're well on our way, but I want to show you something else that's interesting. And it's basically piles of poop. Now we're right on the cliff edge here, and you've got piles of poop literally on the edge. So some animal comes over here and stands on this precarious edge and does his business, and there's no fear of falling down there. Quite remarkable, I find myself. We've made it down to the lakes. That's one of the lakes there. And we're going to walk down there between the two lakes. Get to the other side. Can't see the other lake really there because of all the... You can just see a bit through that gap. And then once on the other side, we'll walk along. This is the other lake you can see there. And we'll head back towards Chapelle des Bois. Somewhere over there, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to take off these dastardly snowshoes, which frankly I have had my fill of. It's been quite a long hard slog, and my watch isn't on the right setting, so I can't tell you how far we've gone so far, nor how much time we've been walking, but it's been a long time. We went right up to the top there, up to the cross, walked around in the forest around the back for a bit, did a bit of a loop, and then walked across the ridge, and then we've just gone down a very steep descent that was quite uncomfortable, but very fast. Time has come to get rid of the snowshoes.
Snowshoes, it's just also named racket.
Racket, yes, there we go.
Don't play tennis with it.
We've had enough.
It's very not convenient.
He's not completely convinced over here,
Yeah.
but the rest of us are. So we'll see how things go. But me, I'm done. Happy to be in my sun shoes and being able to walk on firmish ground.
N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi.
Parce qu'avant il y avait vraiment un côté sport qui était sympa et tout.
Non, ça, alors là, non.
Dans la Formule 1
Non.
Dans tous les sports.
mais
Putain,
non,
mais
mais
Right.
non,
Là, tu lâches une bombe
This is
énorme.
the way you finish a hike around
Seb,
the
là, il
Jura
part,
region with the snowshoes.
Non, moi c'est bon, je suis déjà terminé.
A dish of lentils and sausage.
Tu veux dire, je prends une
There you go, lentils and sausage
Non, je-
with
je- je-
champagne.
Ah, peut-être, bon, alors après.
And some friendly faces
Non,
that
non,
are all
non, non,
enjoying
je
it.
prends après, je-
And
je-
luckily,
je prendrai.
oh no, they're not all ignoring me, some are looking. There we go.
Bah, elle a le droit
So,
aussi d'avoir une coupe, attends.
this is, I'm ChesterMonkeyMagic, this is Fat Buddha Fitness, and this is the way to finish the day.
And the sport is very important.
Amituofo.
Cheers.